Today, we will talk about the top 10 luxury shirts brands in the world. The best of the luxury haute couture clothing brands around the world influence the fashion industry. They are the real trendsetters, stars, and magicians in the world of fashion. They can effortlessly make a grotesque look alluring and can easily transform a geek into a fashion icon. When money is no object, these luxury clothing brands are most definitely your hottest commodity. I can bet that there is not even a single shopaholic out there who is not madly in love with the best of the clothing brands in the world. 10. Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana is an Italian luxury fashion house established in the year 1982 by Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana. In today's luxury fashion industry, Dolce & Gabbana are unarguably the most influential and leading designers who have made the modern woman look fantastically sexy. Their sweet and sharp style is very popular among the best-dressed celebrities around the world. Together, these two immensely skillful designers have created the best, most flattering clothes and mesmerizing fragrances. I have tried as much as I could, but it is really difficult to circumscribe the D&G universe in few sentences, as their versatility and dedication is something which cannot be explained in words. 9. Armani. Giorgio Armani is an Italian designer who taught the world that elegance is not about being noticed, it's about being remembered. He, along with Sergio Gagliotti, formed a high-end label Armani in 1975, and by 2001, he became the most successful designer to come out of the world's fashion capital, Italy. Armani has become one of the strongest luxury fashion brands in the world, and there are many sub-brands under the umbrella brand of Giorgio Armani, like Emporio Armani, Armani Jeans, Armani Exchange, Armani Collezioni and Casa, to cater the specific needs of different market segments. Built on the dynamic personality of Giorgio Armani himself, this fashion house is the most respected brand in the fashion industry, and this is the reason why it is not leaving the spotlight anytime soon. 8. Versus. Founded by a true fashion rock star, Gianni Versace, in 1978, Versace today is the leading international luxury clothing and one of the most influential fashion houses in the world. The bold as brass Gianni was a freelance designer who consistently challenged the boundaries of the fashion industry. His sharp cuts, vivid prints, and offbeat fabrics beautifully integrated high art and contemporary culture. After Gianni's sudden death in 1997 by a spree killer, his sister Donatella Versace took over all the attention and responsibility as a new creative director of the brand. Although Gianni was a gifted designer and world can never forget him, but he represents Versace's past, whereas Donatella is already Versace's successful present and bright future. 7. Gucci. Gucci was founded by Guccio Gucci in the early 1920s in a small shop in Florence. He never dreamed of Gucci becoming the biggest-selling Italian brand in the history when he first laid down the foundation of this fashion house. His eldest son, Aldo Gucci, took over in the 1940s and transformed the lesser-known family business into an iconic luxury brand that carries such cultural significance. After Aldo, it was his son Paolo Gucci who introduced the exotic ready-to-wear segment in the year 1960s, which soon became a mainstream of Italian art. In 1994, a very young visionary designer, Tom Ford, who is a perfect blend of sensuality and class, became Gucci's creative director. He made Gucci a globally recognized brand with his hip and cutting-edge designs, for which Gucci is a celebrated luxury brand. 6. Burberry. Burberry is a luxury British brand established in the year 1856 by the young visionary designer Thomas Burberry, who designed the very first, now iconic trench coat, for which this fashion house is very famous. Christopher Bailey, the creative director of Burberry, has kept the trend-setting legacy of the house alive, with his regular infusion of unique style and the timeless standards of quality. Burberry was granted a royal warrant for clothing from Her Royal Majesty Queen Elizabeth II of England and Prince Charles of Wales. Since its inception, Burberry has been a real force for innovation and British sensibility, as its motto Prorsum on its knight and horse logo bears witness. 5. Hermes. Established in the year 1837 by Thierry Hermes, this 176-year-old brand is a major player in ready-to-wear fashion, and with time, it is aging like a fine wine. Hermes is without a doubt one of the most sought-after French fashion house in the lexicon of luxury goods, and its fierce commitment to the quality has made it a brand par excellence. The lifeline of Hermes is its tradition of giving a personal touch to every item they sell in order to maintain a level of consistency for which they have outrightly rejected the mass manufacturing, assembly lines, and mechanization. Each and every produce is fabricated from start till the end by one artisan, only to make sure their final offering is impeccable and one of its last kind. 4. Dior. Christian Dior, a French couturier, founded the House of Dior in 1947 with his debut collection, in which he presented revolutionary 90 different looks for the women who starved for glamour. His new look collection was so magical that after the show his face was pink with kisses, and he couldn't believe for days that he received such a huge response in his very first show. Almost everything he created was booked even before the show ended, because the primary purpose of his collection was to make every woman look like a duchess. After Christian Dior's death in 1957, Yves Saint Laurent took over the couture house, and even he was an instant success, followed by Marc Bohan to Gianfranco Ferri and John Galliano. Today, Dior's cultural heritage is in the hands of the very promising Raf Simons, who has a fresher take on femininity and soft palette. 3. Prada. The beautiful journey of Prada started way back in 1913 by Mario Prada and has since become one of the most prestigious and widely recognized brands in the fashion industry. Every brand has a DNA. At Burberry, it is class. At Hermes, it is excellence. At Dior, it is elegance. And at Prada, it is prestige. Prada today is a multi-billion-dollar company headed by Mario Prada's granddaughter Miuccia Prada, who took over the brand in 1978 from her mother Luisa Prada. Miuccia is known for her magic touch from the very beginning, and her collection is indeed the one to watch. The reason why this brand is set apart from the rest of the fashion world is because it has never followed styles and patterns, but has always invented something sophisticated and trendy. If someone wants to know what a season is all about, then it is advised not to miss fashion's premier trend trailblazer Prada show. 2. Chanel. In the fashion industry, everything starts from Chanel and ends on Channel. The interlocking C is a beloved logo of women all over the world. Founded by Coco Chanel, the goddess of fashion, style, class, sensuality, and beauty in the year 1920, the brand exalted elegance to the extreme. Coco Chanel is a pioneering French fashion designer who revolutionized the way women dress. She started the trend of menswear-inspired fashion and released women from their stiff corsets. When she launched her signature fragrance Chanel No. 5, which remains popular to this date, she became a sensation, and when she gave birth to the little black dress, she became immortal. Today, the most influential brand of the luxury clothing industry is in the hands of a living legend, Karl Lagerfeld, who is born to reign the world of fashion. 1. Louis Vuitton. Founded in the year 1854, Louis Vuitton is the ultimate French fashion house, synonymous with perfection, sophistication, excellence, and style. Louis Vuitton, the man who became a global brand, started his journey in 19th century Paris as a trunk maker, and with his skills in woodcraft, he created the best luxury trunks the world ever saw. Today, LV is the most powerful international brand which specializes not only in trunks, but also in ready-to-wear, shoes, handbags, jewelry, sunglasses, and accessories. Since 2001, Louis Vuitton's future is in the hands of the very talented gem of a designer, Marc Jacobs, who is an epitome of elegance and creativity, and on whom I can write a book. His immaculate collection always oozes power and prestige. The very beautiful charm bracelet, LV's first ever piece of jewelry, was created by this legendary designer, and I am sure till the time he is leading Louis Vuitton, the brand will top every opulent fashion list. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching my video.